All right, guys, how we all doing? Beast Limitless fam. Let's get this live going. Okay, guys, so the market did nothing today, kind of like how we looked at on the live. Okay, I am a bit sick for those of you tuning in, so I'm gonna have to project my voice a bit, but we're rocking and rolling. We got some Advil, we got some Halls. It is what it is. We're in Canada, deal with it kind of deal. So, guys, here's the deal with the market. Today, we have absolutely done nothing. Range, range, range. What is up, N? How we doing, Kevin, Tim? I'm losing my voice. CJ, DV, how we doing? Just Josh and Kimdom, Come, White, and Thomas, how we doing? Thomas, look out for a message from me, from Mighty, okay? So I'm going to send you a personal message. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Now I don't got to keep on going to fill up water in my lives, guys. Got this big, massive jug. It should last me for the whole live and then some. But the market is ranging in a rounded bottom. Okay, rounded bottoms absolutely pay the bills. We can see right here every single time Bitcoin had a rounded bottom, it pretty much pumped. Pump, pump, pump. Now, here's the thing. This is a bit different than any other time, guys, because the market is in a downtrend. But we did break the RSI. So if we look at the RSI right here, we broke it. Here's the trend on Bitcoin. Here's the downtrend. And we absolutely broke the downtrend. However, there's some resistance right here. So for Bitcoin to move at the moment, Bitcoin needs to break out of this peak resistance point right here. Once we break out of right here, we are absolutely going to fly. Hit that like button, guys. Let's run up the live. If you haven't and you have Twitch, please open Twitch on another window and make sure you guys mute it so you're not double voicing my voice over the TA. But here we can see Beast Limitless Trading. Let's grow this Twitch account. We are monetized here. We should get monetized on YouTube, but it does help out if you guys open up the Twitch on another account. So Twitch TV, Beast Limitless Trading, okay? We want to get all these platforms trending as much as possible. So I am long. However, I did jump the gun a bit. I absolutely jumped the gun a bit. You can see right here that our fair value gap, like we're bearish on every time frame, but the thing here is that you're kind of breaking out, not really, but you're kind of. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably get out of my long if it runs back up to about 87.3, and I'm going to wait for the actual breakout because it looked like we were having an actual breakout right here, guys. But you got to draw that trend line perfectly. Then if we get the back test on the breakout, we pump. Now we do have a golden cross. We did break out. We did range into the New York session. Absolutely, Tim. So Fast Easy, what is up? Nice seeing you on the live, fam. So again, guys, after this 1 hour close, I'm looking for Bitcoin to flatten out. Now that we know Asia is in accumulation, New York is in accumulation, London is either going to distribute up or distribute down. And then New York is going to be manipulation into Tuesday. judging by the golden cross and how we did break out on the 15 and how we did break out on the 1 hour, guys, it does look like this is going to be the bottom. But I don't 100% know. However, in the shorter term, you can see we're completely oversold, and you can see that we did break out right here on our RSI. Okay, so breakout. Now, where would be my stop loss? Or our Gil not trading. Just send it. How you doing, fam? All right, or not trading, right? Because we have this support right here. We could come and touch this support one more time to double bottom. That is essentially my thumbnail. But I would expect to push up to this liquidity gap one more time. I don't know if I would hold a long into the night. If I'm going to bed, I probably would not hold a long, guys. I just don't feel comfortable with the 4-hour MACD overbought and coming down. But yeah, we can see Bitcoin pushing up to this area. So if Bitcoin gets back up to here, I'm exiting my long and waiting for the actual breakout. I absolutely did jump the gun a bit. However, if you have a stop loss right here, you're rocking and rolling with the golden cross, right? So we have 59 minutes left on this 4-hour close, and we very much are flattening out. All right. Would you say ZBCN has bottomed out? Let's take a look at ZBCN. Thank you all for joining the live, guys. Again, I'm sick. I'm not sick, but I'm losing my voice. I'm probably going to get out of my long at break even or a bit of profit. I just don't trust it at the moment. Sure, it can rip up. So this is what is happening on ZBCN right now, which is why I didn't really trust it. But at the moment, you can see ZBCN is breaking macro support right here. We never broke out of that daily or actually that channel in the 4-hour time frame. And we can kind of see ZBCN is ranging, right? So we need a clear breakout. It is not looking good for ZBCN on the downtrend. Once we get a breakout here, we're kosher. But until then, I would say ZBCN isn't really going to do anything. And if you look at the daily, I'm not saying get out of your spot trade, but if you look out of the daily, it is very, very weak for ZBCN. We haven't even broken the zero line for massive volume to come in, right? And guys, trading is going to be very tricky over the next couple of days because we got the monthly close coming up. All right. Monthly close is coming up, okay? So ZBCN is very, I'd be cautious. I'd be very cautious. That night trade was beautiful. Entered at 7.4 and exited 10 cents. There we go. Tips. Shout out to you. I'm long on LTC and SPX. There we go. JJ, dude, crypto, how are you? I'm keeping my voice. If my voice dies out, guys, there you go. But I'm going until my voice crashes. So it is what it is. We're going to keep this live moving. Hit that like button, guys. Drop kick that like. Let's get it trending all over the internet. I know Bitcoin is doing nothing, but we can still make money, okay? Now, my internet better not be freezing me on this type of BS. So what we could do, guys, is we can come down on the 5-minute here, which could go all the way down to 86.9 and then come back up to 87.2-ish in that region. But I got to see how the 4-hour closes because sure, we broke out, Well, we broke out of that. We'll see what happens. All right, let's take a look at total 3. The market has been pretty boring. Like yesterday was a very nice move in the market, but as of right now, we're just gliding, right? If we look at total 3, we did break out. Tips, absolutely 100%. And shout out to all the people calling trades and suggesting trades, guys, at the in our app, beastlimitless.com. If you're not in it, join it. So we are still on a range on the uptrend, fam, right here. We haven't broken it. So we did break out on total 3, and we did close right here on total 3. The only thing I don't like is how we are below the 9 and 21 on the daily time frame. Okay, that is the only thing I don't like at the moment. But as of right now, guys, total 3 absolutely did break out. So until it breaks this low right here, I would say you're safe-ish to long altcoins, to spot altcoins in that region. But if it breaks here, you break in major support, that is going to probably be a huge bull trap fake out. And then you are essentially going to dump back down. Yeah, so Bitcoin's definitely coming down here. We're probably going to hit that channel one more time. We're probably going to play the downtrend channel until we break out. I can see us playing the downtrend channel. And then at that point, that is a breakout, right? So we'll see. Eric, 8123, how you doing, fam? Thank you very much for commenting. I appreciate your support. USDT is overbought on the weekly, but still looks juicy. Daily candle. So if we look at Tether DOM, we did break out to the downside on Tether DOM. Yeah, here's the thing. We broke out, guys, on Tether DOM to the downside, but now we got to once again redraw our channel. Things are meant to be broken. Promises are meant to be broken, but they're also meant to be fixed. I'm kidding. But we looked at this yesterday and it was broken. But the key factor here with USDT DOM is we're not breaking this area right here. Okay, we're not breaking this support, which is where you broke out. You're actually bouncing up. So at the moment, Tether DOM is oversold on the daily and oversold on the 18-hour time frame. I would say this is going to start moving up, even though it did break and it was a fake out. Also, your 3-day is very, very oversold on Tether DOM. So keep an eye on that, guys, because if we drop, like we did break the 3-day on Tether DOM, right? We broke the 3-day on Tether DOM, but we are ranging above that breakout and at the top of the RSI. Things are meant to be broken. You can't just say that we're going to dump right away. Tether DOM looks like there is a recovery in motion. And we do know into the weekly time frame that this is a triple bottom, and this is a yearly time frame, really, because it has taken a year and a half to play out. But I would say Tether DOM could potentially break out, and we could be redrawing the channel and adding new support over and over again, right? So hit that like button, guys. Let's run up that like button. I appreciate all of you for coming on the live. Thank you for your support. Yeah, I don't like Tether Dom. I'll be real with you guys. I don't like Tether Dom. Eric's got a point. Things are meant to be broken, and Tether Dom is remaining above that breakout. This is why I like to be open with people on my live, because, you know, a lot of people can jump on YouTube or say they're an amazing trader and say we broke out. And then all of a sudden the market's crashing down to, I do believe we're coming to 70K, guys, but I'm trying to find a bounce on the shorter term. And then we break out, right? So we can't ignore that. But we know Tokyo is accumulation. So again, I'm going to show you guys what I go by, what has made me a very profitable trader. I'm already a great trader. I have a win rate of 90%, and that isn't a joke. In December, I lost no trades in December. I broke even on one trade. I lost 0 trades in December, guys, not one. I broke even. And the reason being is AMD. If you guys understand AMD, you will never be in the charts as much as you're in right now. And we will be doing a live and training in our app, beastlimitless.com, guys. AMD, kind of Wyckoff, okay? Markup, accumulation, distribution, okay? Follow this, and I'm telling you, 2026, you will be richer than you ever thought, and you're not going to be in the market all day. You're not going to be able to need to be in the market all day. I was not trading today. I wasn't even looking at the charts. And the reason being is because we've seen that Asia lit us up with distribution. We've seen that London was manipulation and broke support off of a break of structure, okay, right here. And then New York picked us back up to manipulate. All right, but now the 5 minutes very, very oversold and ranging, okay? So once this 15-minute is oversold, we can see it coming back up. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think London is going to accumulate, manipulate, or pump all the way back to take out the Tokyo and London session? Because if London isn't going to do it, then New York is probably going to do it. Because keep in mind, New York ranged, rounded bottom, and then I would expect New York to take out this Tokyo or London high, and then Tokyo flip it and drop back down into tomorrow evening, possibly. But we know what Tokyo is doing, ranging. So if we know what Tokyo is doing, we just need to know what London is doing, and New York is going to be easy money if we could figure that out. And that is why I didn't trade today, right? All right, guys, so we're going to look at some large caps here. Like I said, Bitcoin is probably going to come down to this 86.7 target. We've got a little bear flag rejection here. So when Bitcoin comes down to here and bounces back up to around here, I'm probably going to get out. I am in a long on Bitcoin right now, but I'm not liking it. I kind of jumped the long a bit. I should have waited until it back tested, but this 4-hour candle's definitely a drop. So you can see right here on the 5-minute that we're oversold. But if you look at the 15-minute here, we technically did break this support, okay? So that is what I don't like. Now we technically broke this support because we are fairly bearish, guys. All right. We are very, very bearish. If you look at our liquidity gaps right here on Bitcoin, we touch whatever this is, 86.7. If that is the bottom of the channel, I would say 86.7 would be the bottom of the channel. We wick back up to 87.3, and then we drop. If we do reject here, at the moment, Bitcoin would have to break this discount low here about 86.6. But I don't like what I'm seeing, okay, for the market. So I'm personally going to just long to this area, and I'm getting out. If you guys are longing it, I'm telling you right now, I don't like the price action. I know the 5-minute is in a little bit of a downtrend. Now, if it does break this area right here, just could keep on going down. And then you're waiting for the breakout right here. After it breaks out of here, you're good. But it is definitely faking out. Obviously, very, very oversold. Very oversold. Okay, I want to look at Solana, guys. Kind of see what Solana is doing here. So if we look at Sol, we are dropping. We faked out again. Solana is looking pretty weak on a breakout in the shorter term. So same thing. Solana's going sideways here. Are we going to break out or are we going to range? We broke out this area right here as Solana or POC. The 15-minute did break out right here. So again, the 15-minute broke out on the RSI, the 1 hour broke out, but things are meant to be broken. Well, you broke out right here. Except Solana did definitely not break out. So this is going to be a really, really good long, guys, on Sol once we break this structure, and then we will come up. But we can obviously see Bitcoin dropping here, right? So we could drop down to this area and double bottom at the bottom of my channel, like I was saying. And if we double bottom right here, I'm expecting Bitcoin to push up one more time. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, it'll just come down and completely dump. Now, when you guys are longing against, when you guys are longing in a bear market, guys, I'm telling you right now, use low leverage and hope you win. If you don't, set your stop loss, that's in profit. Here you can see on this double bottom here on the 1 hour time frame, we are hitting that support. So if we go back to the equilibrium here for a moment, we're bouncing off this area here, 86.7. So what we might get is one more push up to here, maybe, possibly, to about 87.5. And if we reject 87.5, we are definitely going to come down. So I would be looking at 87.5 as my take profit, but we obviously have resistance right here. We'll see what happens, guys. The market is very, very risky, and we are in a downtrend at the moment. And I'm completely losing my voice. All right, and Tokyo is kind of accumulating here. Yeah, Tokyo is kind of accumulating, guys, in this area, right? So, again, Tokyo hasn't really been dumping. Tokyo has been ranging. VI people, it's how we do an 85.1, 85.8. I'm looking for a bounce. There you go. Let's take a look at XRP, guys, because XRP is a large cap. Okay, here's a coin that did break out, XRP. So Bitcoin didn't break out, and I'm talking shorter term, not longer term, shorter term, very short term. Okay, so Bitcoin did break, XRP broke out. Bitcoin didn't really break out. XRP is the only coin that broke out at the moment. So if XRP broke out and Bitcoin didn't, I would expect Bitcoin to follow suit with XRP. Moises, how we doing? Have we not broken out the downtrend yet? No, not the shorter term, and definitely not the longer term. Sharp, how you doing? Steve, how you doing? Last 12 hours, 100 million in liquidity, add 700 below the price right now. Yeah, so XRP is wavering, but it did break out. So if XRP broke out, I imagine Bitcoin's going to break out. And we can see XRP pumping to around 187 if you want a quick scalp, ultimately 191. There we go. So we hit the bottom of that channel. Now I'm looking at it going here, but like I said, guys, I'm taking profit at 87.5 or I'm getting out at 87.5. I don't trust the market. Could it move? Yes, it could. Also got to see what that 5-minute does. We could also just break out now because now we have a rounded bottom. And the 15's oversold. The 5-minute is oversold. Now, if you guys look at my thumbnail right here, I did this before the YouTube live. Okay, we're pretty spot on with our thumbnails. Here's the rounded bottom right here. Now, whether that is going to play out or not, we'll have to see. But there we go. Oversold, bouncing off that rounded bottom liquidity. We picked up 86.8. We didn't even drop down to the bottom of the channel, which I'm very, very surprised. But we are long. If you're just tuning in, guys, we are long on the live. Little bit of a fake out here. Huge fake out, actually. Huge fake out and bang. So I am not going to be confident. I am not going to be confident, guys, until we actually break out of my downtrend. But that 15-minute is looking beautiful, right? So if this is going to play out, I would expect London to pump, guys. I'm losing my voice. All right. Take profit levels. So potentially take profit levels on this long would be around right here, 87.5. But if we break the actual downtrend here, well, really my take profit would be around 90K. Honestly, London would be taking out. There isn't really a low to take out. That's the problem because London finished here. Tokyo finished here. I would say a good take profit's 88.5 in that region right there, right? So okay, we're kind of breaking out now. If I redraw this, we're kind of breaking out. So honestly, guys, I'm just waiting for this breakout on Bitcoin, but XRP did break out. Okay, we broke out. Right there's the breakout. We officially broke out. Back tested the drop. There's the breakout. So now we broke out. I can confirm we broke out. So now I'm not going to get out of my long until maybe 88-ish. What a fake out. Look at that fake out, guys. Right there. Beautiful fake out. Beautiful fake out. When you're this oversold and consolidating at a session, right? When you're this oversold, guys, and consolidating a session, you don't want to be shorting the market, even though it could push down for liquidity. And that is essentially what Bitcoin just did. Now, if we look at XRP, hit that like button, guys. Let's run it up. Even though I'm losing my voice here, I still know how to do this thing, all right? We'll just do spot, and we could see XRP did a perfect breakout before Bitcoin. XRP broke out before Bitcoin. Or at least I think I did. At least I think it did. Right there, bang, there's the breakout. So XRP, you're looking at about 188. So what do you guys think London is going to do? I'm just going to relay it out there. I want to see if you guys are learning the AMD accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Tokyo is still going to range. Even though we're breaking out, Tokyo is going to range. Boom, beautiful breakout on XRP. Let's look at Solana here. Shout out to you if you're new to the live. Thank you for coming on the live. I normally don't sound like this, but now we have it, right? Tips, you're getting it. London going to write it up, and then New York is going to go for that Tokyo or London low. That is what is probably going to happen, yeah. So Solana is about to break out, kind of. Bearish pennant on Sol is not going to fool us. We got a perfect rounded bottom here, and we broke out on Solana. Almost broke out, breaking out on Sol. So if you're not in a trade, non-financial advice, so Solana is about to break out for sure. Eric, you know your stuff. Hopefully I'm on par tonight, but I'm not exactly feeling hot. So when I have a voice and feeling a lot better, not have chills, I'm pretty on par with my TA. Look at that breakout back test right there. Look at that, fam. Right there. Bang. And that 15-minute time frame, guys, again, I didn't like it, but it doesn't matter if I didn't like it. I'm going to tell you why. Because we broke the actual RSI on the 1 hour and 15 minutes. So all we've been doing is going sideways, sideways, sideways. But yeah, it does absolutely look that London is about to fly. London is going to take it off. Brandon, how we doing? Nice TA, man. Thanks. I'm in BTC, Ethereum, and Solana longs. Now, again, guys, if you're just tuning in, we get choppy action till London, okay? Asia is accumulation. Don't expect a big rocket up yet. So Ethereum broke out, but we are in a downtrend on the daily. Right now, I'm not playing the daily. All I'm doing is playing the lower time frames. I know that we're in a bearish market on the daily. I'm still very surprised the market never dumped. Like, we have just been ranging at this consolidation at the resistance for how many days? But Ethereum's looking okay. I would say Bitcoin's a lot more. I wouldn't even look at the daily channel right now until you get to the top. The daily channel on Bitcoin, holy man, my hands are just sweating. I'm like, face is like, wow. Okay. The daily channel on Bitcoin, guys, can go to, keep an eye on the daily, right? Because even though we're breaking out, you got to keep an eye on the daily channel. So we're breaking out that shorter term. So remember, guys, I said we've never hit the daily channel. Well, there's a possibility we pump all the way up to 90,000 to 91. And if we did that, riddle me this for a moment. If we did that, that would be double topping. That would be absolutely double topping. I think someone just said we would be double topping, but yeah, if we broke this area right here, we're looking at a double top. And that would be the top of the channel. Okay. Top of the channel, around 90,000-ish. Do we break out? I don't know. I'm not going to call a breakout. When the monthly MACD is dropping, you've got a death cross. 8 week is just absolutely coming down. Like, if you look at the 8 week time frame, this should be a big indicator to sell all your crypto. However, in the shorter term, all it matters is in the shorter term, guys, we are breaking out. So that means we should come up to this area, and I would be looking at a double top. If we get a double top in the market, I'd probably be going short big, because now I know we're double topping. I'm waiting for the trend to break, right? Scalping these sessions is fun. Building positions on dump candles and keeping stop loss tight. Brandon, let's roll. If you guys are making money in the Beast Limitless community, guys, put 222 in the comment section below. Let's hear it. Set your stop losses tight, guys. This is a downtrend market, but I'm expecting. Obviously, the market doesn't care what I'm expecting. Beast mode engaged. Let's make this dough. Let's go, Cam. Appreciate you, fam. All right. Let's look at gold because I want to see if gold is bouncing off of our channel here. So you're looking at gold. If you guys are in gold and possibly looking for an entry on gold, you can use XAU on MEXC, or if you use a prop firm. But gold could absolutely fly back to the top, or gold could reject here. Speaking of prop firm, I got to get into Bitcoin long in my funded account prop firm because that is free money. If you guys know how to use funded accounts. Who, bro? Thank you. Appreciate you. And guys, I'll teach you how to get a funded account in 2026. All right. We are doing a seminar, a live seminar in beastlimitless.com. If you're not in it, guys, go join. We now have this chat absolutely popping off. I'm going to be more active in here. But shout out to all the people commenting. Alan, I really appreciate you. Karen, thank you. Fernando, let's go. Fernando is being active. Orlando is crushing it. Sinster Scalpers making a lot of people money, guys. This is going to be the best community in crypto. I'm not selfish, okay? I want everybody to make gains. Look at this. Look at this chart, okay? I got to shout at Sinister Scalper because this guy's putting in work and we're not paying him, all right? Look at this, man. Like this is the type of trading that makes you successful in trading. Okay. So shout out Sinster. Appreciate you. Guys, like look at this. Sunday, 5 p.m. volume gap, weekend trap, like almost all the same indicators I have on mine too. So make sure you guys sign up for beastlimitless.com. It is free. I don't need you to pay me to sign up if you're not in there and you're new. All right. So what we can see, guys, is we can see we're ranging at this session in a bear pennant, trying to make everybody go short. But there's no way I'm going short now. We broke the official channel in a rounded in a double bottom. Have you ever thought of opening a Discord? I have one. The problem is a lot of people don't like it. I know voice to voice. Once we get bigger, I'll have a Discord again. For sure. Okay, let's look at token, guys. We looked at a short on token earlier in the so I can see token coming down here, guys. It broke the trend. We've been looking for a token short for a while here, and it looks like token is about to dump. I'm not sure if token will follow Bitcoin. Moises, I appreciate you. We're making it better. We've got plans for the new year, right? You might get a pump back up to here, but yeah, if we break this support on token, we're absolutely going to drop. Look at that. So we break this area right here, guys. You're looking at us dropping all the way down to 0.02655. If we break this support, that is massive profit on token. Massive. But it would have to break this equilibrium support right here, right? All right, let's see how much of my voice I can push on the live. I wanted to go 2 hours tonight, but I'm... Okay, so night is looking really good. We called a... I didn't call a trade on night, but I definitely called a watch. Sometimes I don't like calling trades. Sometimes I say, watch this, watch that. Look at that. Night playing out the uptrend, right? This is why you don't short an uptrend typically. Typically, right? So we kind of broke out here. Now you got to redraw your channel. Until night breaks this, I wouldn't short, but I don't know if I would long. Maybe if it breaks this high and pumps up to here. But all we're doing on midnight is really going sideways. Not too much is happening, fam. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling, guys, on Bitcoin. For now. For now. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Squid hitting my take profit. Energy web, but I think... Energy web's only on spot, or I would have looked at a long. EWT's breaking out. Holy man, is it breaking out. CryptoMine64, thank you for commenting, fam. I appreciate you. I don't think we're going to get any dumpy action until New York, but anything's possible. Man, Energy Web's such a good buy on spot, but I refuse to buy spot. I just refuse in the downtrend market. But this would typically be a very good trade if you buy spot. If anybody likes HODL, I normally don't recommend it. However, Energy Web token is looking fire, fire. We break out a 102 right here. We can pump all the way to 138. Perfect double bottom breakout on EWT, guys. Absolutely perfect. Okay, XRP. What is XRP doing? Ranging. So if you guys are in an XRP long, you're looking at your first take profit around 188-ish. Non-financial advice, guys. Do your own research. Mark your own TA. I'm only giving you guys ideas. I can't give you actual setups. But if you're making profit, if you guys are making profit, make sure you share your wins in beastlimitless.com in the wins section. It does motivate me and keep me going. Where to trade token on XC is where I would trade it. Woo trade, another one, guys. I really like Woo. Look at Avant. Avant's been playing out if you've been playing Avant. Woo trade's been a really, really good trade. Yeah, this could pop. That rounded bottom. Woo trade is looking fire. Fire, fire, fire. If I've seen fire before, I don't even know. Woo trade used to be on perpetual. I don't know if it is anymore. Yeah, Woo trade is on perpetual. You know what, guys? Non-financial advice, but I'd be opening up a low leverage long on Woo trade. Look at this breakout right here. Because hypothetically, Purple, by the way, shout out to you. Thank you for coming on the live. Hypothetically, Woo trade could pump up 150%. And who's Alabama John? Is this like a spam thing or? I don't even know what spam is anymore. You took Avant at the bottom. Nice. So my favorite trade that hasn't broken out that we looked at today, guys, would be Woo trade. Okay. Woo. Here you go. 153% profit. 4 hour broke out. 18 hours moving up. Daily broke out. Low leverage, of course, guys. Very low leverage, right? 150% profit. Slack, how you doing, fam? And there you go. There is the actual breakout on Bitcoin. 100% a breakout. So it looks like London is going to pump the market. ADA, Cardano. Hit that like button, guys. If you're new to the live, let me know where you're tuning in from. Cardano is about to break out too, guys. So Cardano is absolutely about to break out in the shorter term here. And Cardano can pump to around 38-ish in that region. Yeah, I would say Woo is my top trade at the moment, guys, and then ultimately Bitcoin and XRP. I do want to look at Aave again. I want to see if Aave is going to make a recovery or we're going to hang out in that area. We'll look at Aave, huge rounded bottom. Huge rounded bottom to about 159 or higher. This is easy money. Soul expanding right now. C Bronco, how you doing? I appreciate you, fam. Bitcoin is starting to pick up. London's probably going to pump it. And guys, that is all I got. My voice is straining so hard and it's like burning right now. I'm going to have some tea. I think we went over the major trend coins and what we're looking at. We'll be back on the live in the morning, 8 to 8:30 a.m. New York session. But everything's about to break out, guys. So pick your coin. Pick your coin and make the money. Sol is virtually and pretty much about to break out. Bitcoin, XRP, and Wu Trade is going to be my favorite, though. All right. All right, guys. I hope everyone has a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope you make money on the live. Hope you make some money on this potential pump. Again, guys, if you're not on beastlimitless.com, stop being lazy and go sign up. It is absolutely 100% free. It is our app and it's our social media account, okay? Hope you feel better soon, Dark Scheme. Appreciate you, Sinster. You're going to have to guide the chat in our app. I'll come in and, throw a Bitcoin chart, but appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow. Informative live, quick live, profitable live, hopefully. And that's all I got for you guys.